You have felt it your entire life. That invisible wall you hit when the timing is wrong. It's not a failure of effort. It's not a lack of will. It's the sensation of pushing against a current you cannot see, but you can absolutely feel. You do all the work. You line up all the pieces. And then you launch, only to find the door is locked. This experience of pushing against a closed door is not a punishment. It is a signal reserved for those with high-frequency awareness. It is a defining pattern in the assignment of a chosen one. It means your internal system is sensitive enough to detect the friction between your intention and the cosmic flow. Stop calling it bad luck. Start seeing it as valuable intelligence. Before we go deeper, know that this is a space for those who operate with this level of awareness. If you recognize this language as your own, consider subscribing. We are building a community of spiritual strategists here. Your presence, and your discernment, matters. Now, let's talk strategy. We are going to dismantle this pattern of bad timing. We will replace guessing with a precision tool used by esoteric practitioners for centuries. This tool is the system of planetary hours. It is the universe's hidden clock, and from this moment forward, it becomes part of your field manual. Strategy 1: Read the hidden clock. The signal is that feeling of pushing a boulder uphill. You've prepared the pitch, written the email, or practiced the difficult conversation. You are ready. But every attempt to start feels like wading through concrete. This is not resistance from the other person. It is resistance from the energy of the hour itself. The spiritual significance for a chosen one is profound. Your energy system is a sensitive instrument. When you try to perform an action that is out of alignment with the planetary frequency of that hour, your system sends you a warning. That feeling of heavy friction is a gift. It's your internal alarm saying, wrong frequency. Abort. Recalculate. The mundane world calls this procrastination or fear. You must learn to call it what it is: accurate energetic discernment. You are not meant to force breakthroughs. You are meant to align with them. Here is the micro-strategy. Get a Planetary Hours calculator. There are free apps and websites. Find one. This is not optional, it is standard equipment for your assignment. The system is simple. It divides the time between sunrise and sunset into 12 equal hours, and the time between sunset and sunrise into another 12. Each of these hours is ruled by a planet. The planet changes every hour in a repeating cycle. Your first strategy is simply to observe. Before you take a significant action, check the planetary ruler of the hour. Just look. Do this for 3 days. Don't change anything yet. Just gather intelligence. Correlate the feeling of flow or friction with the ruling planet. You are learning to read the energetic weather report of your day. This is the first step to reclaiming your sovereignty over time. Strategy 2: Deploying the forces of action and authority. The signal is hesitation before a big move. You need to set a hard boundary, make a bold request, or step into the spotlight. You have the words, but you feel a lack of authority. Your voice feels small. You worry about being seen as aggressive or arrogant. This is the feeling of your personal power frequency struggling to broadcast in an incompatible energetic field. The spiritual significance is that your assignment requires you to wield your authority with precision. Wasting that authority on an unreceptive environment drains your capacity. That hesitation is your system trying to conserve energy. The Sun and Mars are the planets of action and authority. The Sun governs visibility, leadership, and shining your light. Mars governs decisive action, severing ties, and confrontation. Trying to channel their energy during a passive or reflective hour is like trying to start a fire in the rain. Here is the micro-strategy. You will now consciously schedule your power moves. When you need to be seen, to be heard, and to be recognized as an authority, you wait for the hour of the sun. This is when you send the proposal. This is when you publish your work. This is when you ask for the promotion. The ambient frequency of the universe will support your visibility. When you need to take decisive, cutting action, you wait for the hour of Mars. This is when you have the confrontation. This is when you send the email that says, "This is not acceptable." This is when you leave the job, end the relationship, or clear out old energy. The frequency of Mars provides the sharp, clean armor you need to act without emotional entanglement. You stop hoping the timing is right. You choose the hour that makes it right. Strategy 3, aligning with flow and connection. The signal is the misunderstood message. You send a text with good intentions that starts a fight. You try to explain something clearly, but the other person hears an attack. You reach out to connect, and you are met with silence. This is the painful experience of your frequency being distorted in transmission. The spiritual significance for a chosen one is that your words carry immense weight. They are not just words, they are energetic transmissions. When the lines are full of static, your transmissions get corrupted. Mercury governs communication, contracts, and data transfer. Venus governs harmony, relationships, and attraction. When these channels are unsupported by the hourly frequency, noise enters the system. Your clarity becomes confusion. Your attempt at harmony becomes discord. Here is the micro-strategy. You must become a strategic communicator. Use the hour of Mercury for all critical communications. This is when you write the important email, make the sales call, negotiate the terms, or have a discussion that requires mental clarity. The frequency of Mercury acts like a signal booster for your words, ensuring they are received as intended. For matters of the heart and connection, use the hour of Venus. This is when you want to repair a relationship, have a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, or engage in creative work that requires flow and beauty. The Venus frequency smooths the edges. It fosters receptivity and reduces friction. By matching your communication to the correct channel, you stop battling static. You begin broadcasting with absolute clarity. Strategy 4, using the hours of structure and retreat. The signal is overwhelm. It's the burnout that comes from believing every hour must be an hour of outward action. You look at your to-do list and feel paralyzed. You avoid the deep, difficult tasks that require sustained focus, opting for busy work instead. This is a signal that your system has reached its capacity for external output. The spiritual significance is that your assignment is a marathon, not a sprint. Constant action is unsustainable. It leads to a compromised vessel. Periods of strategic retreat, planning, and integration are not lazy, they are mission critical. Saturn governs structure, discipline, and long-term foundations. The moon governs intuition, emotion, and the inner world. Ignoring these frequencies is like trying to build a skyscraper with no blueprint and no rest. Eventually, it collapses. Here is the micro-strategy. Redefine productivity. Use the hour of Saturn for the hard things. This is your time for deep work. Block it out to tackle the complex project, to plan your finances, to build the systems for your business. The energy of Saturn supports methodical, disciplined effort. It helps you build the container that will hold your success. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the hard things at the right time. Use the hour of the moon for strategic retreat. This hour is your scheduled time for integration. Do not fill it with tasks. This is for journaling, meditation, reviewing your emotional state, and listening to your intuition. This is when you process the intelligence you've gathered. In the hour of the moon, you are not avoiding work. You are sharpening your greatest weapon, your own inner knowing. This is how you maintain your capacity for the long haul. You were not born to guess. You were not designed to struggle against invisible currents. Your sensitivity to energetic friction was never a curse. It has always been a high-level guidance system. Now, you have the manual to interpret its signals. This isn't about belief. It's a practical strategy. You are a pragmatist. Test this. Observe the patterns. See how aligning your actions with the cosmic clock changes the outcome. You move from a position of hoping for good timing to a position of creating it. You claim your authority not just over your actions, but over the very fabric of time in which you take them. This is the next level of your sovereignty. Leave a comment below with the planetary energy you plan to work with first: Sun, Mars, Mercury, or another. Your intention helps everyone here sharpen their own. Like this video if it provided you with clarity, and subscribe for more strategies for your assignment. Your work is too important to leave to chance.